this. So when we ask you a question like what's larger, 2? Oops. Let's get to our proper tool. What's larger, 2 or 7? Well, maybe you'll just say, well, if I had 7 cookies, it would be more than 2 cookies. But when you probably learned it, you learn it on a number line. So each space on a number line is equal. In this case, each space represents 1. It could be 2, 5, 10, anything. But they have to be equal. So if we plot 2 on a number line and we plot 7 on a number line, the number line that's the number that's furthest to the right is larger. So that's what you learn when you're doing this with whole numbers. So let's take that same knowledge that we have and apply it when we're looking at decimals. If you've got something like this, what number is larger? You've got something like 0.29 or 0.20. If we look here, let's see if each of these are worth 1. Maybe they're worth 2 or 5. We need to figure out what's the scale that's being used here. So is this 1? 0.21, 0.22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Perfect. So now you could, if you wanted to, put all of these numbers on the number line. I know that 1 less than 2, 1 is 2, 0. So you can look at it in whole numbers. So now we plot 0.20, we plot 0.29, because it would be 1 less than here. The number that's furthest to the right on the number line is 0.29, so it's largest. This, let's go back to, let's look at it again with something like this. So if you've got 0.84 or 0.86, which one's larger? You can sort of look at it in terms of this. If they were whole numbers, which would be bigger, 84 or 86? You could also plot them on this number line. 81, 82, 83, 84. That's 0.84. And this would be our 0.86. 0.86 is further to the right on the number line, therefore it's larger. When we're thinking about ordering decimals, it's helpful to go back to your base in whole numbers. So if you're looking at something like that, if we're looking at things that are much more difficult, much more, just if they have, let's say for example, 3 values, let's say they're 0.294 and 0.291. Which one's larger? In this case, you could think of them as whole numbers. So what one's bigger, 294 or 291? But if you're looking at something like this, 0.451 or 0.461, what you want to do is compare the numbers starting in the tenths column. So they both have 4s, so we're not sure which one's bigger. Go to the next column beside. So in this case, you go to the 5. So since this number here, since the second value number, the number in the hundredths column, is largest in this number is the largest. Again, you could think of them in terms of whole numbers. Let's look at something like this. If you've got 0.5 or 0.527. So in this case, you could just add two zeros. Let's do it like this. Add 2 zeros so that you have the same value over here. And then you could compare them. So what's larger, 500 or 527? You could plot them on a number line if you need to, but this is another way that